What up everyone, Clayton here, and today we're back with another video. Today we're going to be discussing everything Elder Scrolls that came out of the Bethesda E3 press conference. They announced a bunch of different games that weren't Elder Scrolls related, but I'm just going to stick with the Elder Scrolls stuff in this video because that is what my channel is based on. If you guys want my opinions about the other games that they talked about, make sure to tell me down in the comments below. Also, if you guys want any other E3 coverage of different games and my opinion on them, I'll be more than willing to make videos about that, but I just don't really know what you guys really want me to talk about. Well, let's go ahead and get started with everything that was Elder Scrolls related. There's about 3 things that I really want to talk about, and the only 3 things that were talked about, really. One big thing was Elder Scrolls 6 was not announced, talked about, or even hinted at, so I guess we can kind of throw it off to the side until next E3. Probably going to be a long time before they talk anything about it. But one thing they did talk about was Elder Scrolls Legends. Elder Scrolls Legends is the card game based in Tamriel and Elder Scrolls lore that was announced at last year's E3 that was supposedly supposed to be released back in 2015, but it's been delayed and is now currently in closed beta. They are allowing more people into the closed beta. They said this during the E3 press conference, so if you're not signed up for the beta and you want into it, make sure to go to Bethesda.net and sign up on it there. But they did show us a cinematic trailer of the campaign mode, as well as some other gameplay, but not really anything else was really hinted or talked about. It was pretty lackluster, no announcement for the release date, I assume sometime in the fall. If any information in this is wrong, I'll make sure to put it down in the description, so make sure to look at that and read through that, because I might get stuff wrong here, because I'm recording this pretty much right after it happened, and I might have missed something because I just watched it, took some notes, and now I'm talking about it, so make sure to keep your eye down there. So Elder Scrolls Legends, like I said, not a lot talked about. A little bit talked about. They did say it's going to be released on Android and all of the other phone platforms like Apple, and I think they had iMac and stuff like that. All the other Apple shit. I don't know what it's called because I don't use Apple stuff. But that's pretty much it for that. They did have some information about Elder Scrolls Online. They did not announce any new DLC, which was kind of strange. They took a lot of time on the Dark Brotherhood DLC, which is technically out for PC players. It is not released for Xbox One or PS4 players yet. But it was sort of weird because they spent so much time on it, and it's already been released for a week or so on PC, and it just felt really out of place. They didn't talk about any new DLC. Last E3, this is where they showed their slate of DLC for the year, and they didn't say anything for this time. So I don't know if they're going to announce any more DLC. I assume they are, but it was not announced here. The big thing with Elder Scrolls Online is that they have the Tamriel 1, or 1 Tamriel, which is, the whole thing is, when you start into the game, level 1 in your starting zone, you can go anywhere in the world of Elder Scrolls Online and quest there. So pretty much you'll just get leveled to that area's level, play there, quest there. You can play with any friends in any faction, no matter what, anything. I assume it's only like server region, so if you're on NA, you can't play with EU players. It's just simple stuff like that. But you can play cross factions, play with your friends, stuff like that. Super cool, probably something they should have had at the very beginning of the game. But yeah, it's super cool if you want to play with your friends. It's pretty cool. I'm just going to keep saying pretty cool because that's apparently all I can say. For me, it doesn't really matter. I don't have friends, so I don't have anyone to play with. So it doesn't really matter to me. It'd be kind of cool if I want to level a new character. I don't have to start in the Altmerry Dominion zones because that's what my faction is. I could go to the Ebonheart Pack zone, quest there, and not have to do the same quest over and over and over. So that's kind of cool. And then for the big bombshell is that they have the Skyrim remastered. I think it's called the Special Edition, air quotes there. But it's pretty much just the Elder Scrolls Skyrim for PS4 and Xbox One. They also do have console mod support, just like they've announced and released on Xbox One for Fallout 4. Pretty much the same interface as well from the trailer and the gameplay they showed. The game looks really cool. It's just pretty much literally only for people who want to play Skyrim and don't have a PC, because I believe if you have a high-end PC, you can just get mods to make the game look better than what they have there. It still looks really, really amazing, and it looks really cool. If you don't have a high-end PC like me, I'll probably still get it because my PC can't run very good mods. And if you don't have a PC, it's really good that you can have a way to experience the game with better graphics as well as the opportunity for mods. But if you're a PC player, I don't think it's anything to really write home about. It's really cool that they're doing this, and I really appreciate the sentiment that they're like, okay, people still like this game. Here, console players, here's mods and stuff like that. Because I was a console player for pretty much my whole teenage years. I didn't have the money to buy a PC, so I like how they're doing that. But it's a little bit disappointing. I'd rather them remade a older Elder Scrolls game, to be honest. Skyrim is pretty fresh for everyone still. PC players still play it. It'd been really cool if they remastered Oblivion or Morrowind, but maybe that's a little bit too much to ask for. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the realm of Elder Scrolls from the Bethesda E3 press conference. No Elder Scrolls 6. Probably won't see it until next E3 or maybe the E3 after that if they're still doing that. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you guys want me to discuss anything else that happened at E3, make sure to tell me what it is in the comments down below. A lot of stuff happened. There was a Battlefield 1 stuff yesterday, and they also had a lot of VR talk in the Bethesda press conference, which I thought was a little bit unique. And if you guys want me to talk about that, tell me down in the comments. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and it's Clayton, signing out.